So the goal of this is to increase range of motion in the ankle and also help to recruit tissue and activation to help with dorsiflexion, which is closing this ankle. If you have any pinchy pain during this movement at all, just go ahead and work around it. And it's okay to go right up to it, but don't push into it and through that. It's really good for people who have a little bit of a disconnect like I do to this ankle. It's hard for me to do a circle and come up and around and really feel it. So we're gonna use the floor as a wall to really help drive that knee over the toe to get full range of motion, and then it allows me to contract that tissue and connect to that. We're gonna hit a couple different angles here. We're gonna start driving the knee over the third toe. So you're gonna pretend that this side of your body is in a really deep squat. You're getting your glute close to the ground. Your knee is driving over the middle toe. And I'm gonna think about pulling my heel back like this. I'm gonna try to squeeze in the front to bring that down lower. What your foot is gonna be doing during this is I want you to think about a tripod. So 1, 2, and the heel is 3. So what we're gonna avoid with that is wiggling around, and when we move the knee, resisting the ankle to follow. So I really want the spreading of the foot, the tripod to be planted. You can hold it up to 2 minutes. You will feel a bit of a stretch. If other tissue, such as the knee or the hip, gets fatigued, that's okay, but I really want you to sink down into it and really activate the tissue in the front. We're gonna add a tilt of the foot. So I want you to think about this point and this point. We're gonna drive that into the floor with the knee straight. So the knee's not following it, and you're gonna hold that for 10 seconds, making that connection. And then we're gonna hit the outside portion. So I'm gonna lift the arch and press that down for 10 seconds. If you wanted to add another pails and a rails, you could press the foot down for 10 and then lift up for 10. Next, we're gonna drive over the big toe with the knee. So think of the knee like a joystick. We're driving that over. See how my ankle wants to follow and this side of the foot wants to come up? I'm gonna pin my tripod down and let my foot spread as I gently work the tissue. Get your hips behind the knee as needed. And I'm engaging the front tissue to pull the heel back. And I'm just making connections here. After we hold that there, we're gonna drop the inside or flatten the arch, tilting it in. And then I'm gonna tilt it out for 10. And I know it looks like I'm over middle toe, but I am driving that the best that I can without the foot following me towards the big toe. Next, we're gonna go towards the pinky toe. My hips are behind the knee. I'm making sure not to roll up, but just driving that knee over the pinky toe like a joystick. I'm pulling with this front tissue as I pull the heel back, and I'm making that connection. After you hold that for a bit of time, then we're going to press down in the middle, tilting it, making sure we don't follow for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna hit the outside for 10 seconds.